God, I hope this one works. I'm all nervous. I'm all fucking nervous. Alright. Yo guys, let me just get sitting in my... Yo guys, welcome to question and answers with me, Adam from 621. I put a feeler out there to see how you guys thought about me doing one of these, and I got a great reaction. I've got loads of questions. Some are retarded, which I'm not going to answer. Others are actually pretty good, and then we've got one recurring question the whole time, so I think I should really start off with that one. First question, let's go. Oh my god, this seat is not stable. Fuck. It's the first question. I'll read out Charlie. Why or what made you call your company 621? So this is a really simple question. When I was younger, my dad's got a proper business brain on him. He clocked that personal registrations were going to go up in value, and he bought a bunch of them when they weren't worth much money. And thankfully, he got me a really fucking cool one. Actually, I've just realised I haven't got the lights on. So lame. Might as well. Oh my god. Finally, I hope I look a bit better now. Need something to make me look better anyway. So, the same question that keeps getting answered. Where does the name come from? Basically, my dad bought these number plates when they weren't worth a whole lot of money, and he bought everybody one apart from me and my bro. There was an Ivel number plate, which is my surname, but it didn't have like 2 L's on the end, and that always bugged me. I was like, well, my name is not Ivel with 1 L, it's 2. And he got me one that said AJI, my initials, Adam J. Ivel, J like Homer Simpson, 621. Now the numbers meant nothing back then. They were literally, I was about 8 years old, 9 years old I think, maybe 10, I can't remember, I was really young. And yeah, they popped up and he picked them up, and throughout my youth I was very much a gaming geek. I absolutely loved Rainbow Six Vegas, and I always used to use AJI621 as my username on there. And then on the forums, if you know me from a forum from before this all happened, like my name was AJI621. I had, the blog initially was called In It For The Status. That was just too long, too much of a mouthful. Needed a cool name, so I was like, well, 621, I use that on everything, so why not use it as a company for now until I think of something cool, like Honda Tuning Badass or something. I don't fucking know. I was just hoping something would pop in my head and it would just be like super easy to know, but no, 621. I couldn't get 621.com all numbers. Some art gallery in London owned it at the time, so I changed T2 to TWO, and that worked. And I thought, I'll think of something cool later. Then people, when I was taking photos of their cars, like, have you got a sticker? I'll rock it. Have you got a t-shirt? I'll rock one. And it just spiraled and spiraled from there. So that's the story behind the name of the company. It's the numbers off the personal plate my dad bought me that my Integra rocks. Question number 2. What did you work? It's from Ryan. What did you work at before 621? He's actually put 2 questions, so I'm going to answer that bit first because these are actually pretty good. What did I work at before 621? I ran an online furniture store, which is where I kind of got my experiences as online sales and how to build a web shop and do all the SEO and shit. And then before that, I was a salesman for Honda. I actually was a salesman for Suzuki just after Honda because I got made redundant during the recession, but it doesn't matter, you know, we're all shaped by the actions before us, so that was that. Do you enjoy the DC5 more or the EG6? EG6 all day long. Darren from Ireland, do you know how they get the fig and the fig roll? I don't even know what a fig roll is. Tim from the track day I met. Alright Tim, how are you doing Tim? Favourite car owned and why? I think the car I love the most is my EG6, but I think my favourite car for like how naughty I was in it was definitely my black DC5. Like, that thing got me in so much trouble, and I just literally had like the best time ever. We used to pick girls up in town, and because of the J's racing system, the whole way through it'd make the back seats vibrate, so you can imagine they had a great fucking time. And yeah, it was just like, I'm just thinking about it, like, it was just so much fun, and it got me in a lot of trouble. I think that's probably I'm actually going to do a video on like previous cars I own soon, so I'll leave those stories till that, but yeah, definitely check that out when it goes online, because some of them stories are pretty fucking good. Gordon from Slam GK says, when are we going shopping again? We're fucking not, mate, because you persuaded me into buying way stupid shit. Phil LeBear Collins, DC5 or EG? If one had to go, which would you keep and why? Would it be the EG for all the time spent on it and all those happy memories, or the DC5, which I'm waiting for more videos on? Keep up the good work, mate. Thank you, Phil. I can answer this without even thinking. I would keep the EG and I would sell the DC5 in a second. The reason is that EG, like you've said, I've got so many hours and memories, and that car really has like been part of my company's development, and I don't know, I kind of see it as like my partner in crime sort of thing. Like, not that we ever got up to anything illegal, but it's just my little baby, you know. Like the DC5 is, I don't want to say it's an investment, because I bought it so we could test products and stuff on, and because I love DC5s. Like, I do love them, don't get me wrong, like I love DC5s, but the EG is a special car to me, and yeah. Okay, Sam Knowles, why do you love Honda so much, and what would you say to a mate who was looking for a new car? I love Honda because they make me feel good. They make me happy. I love how they're cheap, and I say cheap. I love how they're affordable, and I love how they're the underdog. I love the noise, I love the feeling they give you when you're driving. I love how simple they are. I just love them. I just love them. I love the amount of friends that they've made me make. I love that they've given me a career, you know. That's why. I just love Honda. I always have. What would I say to a mate looking for a new car? I wouldn't. I'd say don't buy a new car, go buy something good. Dan Leach, have you ever thought about branching out and releasing coilovers for other makes than just Hondas? Oh, for sure. But it's money once again, dude, and I don't really like leaving the testing down to anybody else. So unless my factory's got access to one of the cars, and they haven't already produced them, and we then work on them and change them for how I want them, I can't promise I'd do it. That's basically that. Can I dance? Eric Chang. Well, I can. I don't know if I'll be any good. Camera, I forgot that I hadn't formatted the card, so I had loads of shit I needed to delete. Right, John Neal. First car you hit VTEC in and fell in love. That would definitely be the S2000 on my work experience. That shit was fucking rad. I never actually got to drive it, but I did go and then back and work at Honda for a year and a half, so I had access to all the EP3s and stuff at like 17, and they did tell me I wasn't allowed to drive them, but they never worked on a Sunday, any management, and nobody else gave a fuck, so I always used to take them on a Sunday. So yeah, that was sick. Lewis VTI DeVito. This is actually a really cool question. I really like this one. Did you ever anticipate 621 being so successful, or was it more of a hobby to start off with? Now, it's funny you say successful, because I still don't believe I've actually been successful, I'd consider successful. So I'm still, but I have horrendously high expectations for myself. It's all, I mean, I think my parents worry about me sometimes because I'm never happy. And it's not because I don't believe I'm doing well enough, because I do believe I've got something that literally was nothing to something that now a lot of people care about. But at the same time, my idea of success is like way greater than what I'm at now. But to get it from where I was at to, which was nowhere, to now, which is, I'd say somewhere, you know, people know who I am within the industry and stuff to a point, so that's pretty cool. No, I never did expect it to be this big. When I started out, I never expected it to, I mean, you could actually, if you ever do meet my mum, she does help me out on the stands and stuff. I don't like to put my business in other people's hands. Like, I know my mum's great, and I know she's never gonna fucking, you know, like my mum's always willing to help me out basically, so that's why I trust her, you know, she's my mum. So if you ever ask her like how excited I used to get when my website would have like 80 hits in a week, I'd be fucking bouncing off the wall. I'd be like, oh my god, 80 hits, mum, this is the best I've ever had. And it got to the point where we were having like 2,000 hits a day, and I was just like, fuck, this is ridiculous. The problem is, as the brand has got bigger, it's been harder for me to do everything. So I still, with Emma's help now, she's just been a fucking lifesaver since I've employed Emma. Like, she's been amazing. Like, she really does help. She helps me out with all the orders. She helps out with all the admin side of stuff that I fucking suck at. She's amazing, and like, it's enabled me to kind of focus on these YouTube videos a little bit more, and the actual, like, right, what products are we making next? I can actually almost be like a director of a company instead of just doing everything where my fucking head feels like I'm about to explode. And this YouTube stuff I absolutely love. I feel like I connect with you guys, like, in the comments and stuff after the videos. And like, well, I don't know where I'm at. What the fuck was I saying? I completely lost the point of this question. So yeah, I never did anticipate it to be this big, but as it's growing bigger, it's been way harder for me to keep control of. I guess it's all like management and stuff, and I think I've done a good job. But yeah, I really like that question, dude. So thank you for that. Thank you for sending that in. Johnson Khan, who does Fat Lace blogging, he's asked me I'm not even lying. He's actually asked me this question. Look, I don't know if I fucking moved it. Are you into Asians? I expect he means Asian girls. Just look at my fucking history, bruv, obviously. Zach, my boy Z-Dog, would you ever do a collaboration with Sticky Diljo? In a heartbeat, yeah, I would, for sure. What came first, chicken? Fuck off. Why are there no Reagan Masters on your DC5? From Jack Kelly. There's no Reagan Masters on my DC5 because I don't want to roll the arches. Oh man. Matthew Rainbow. Are there any more 621 products that you want to produce or keep developing? Or are you going to develop? Yes, for sure. Like 1,000,000%. It's just about money. You know, that's really, the money does make the world go round, and it will help us grow as well. That's that, really. Pippa Brand. How much have you spent on the EG? Oh my god. How much have I spent on the egg? I don't know, I don't want to calculate it. I'd probably say though, if I hadn't spent all the money I had, I could have a very, very nice new car. That's probably the point I'd get across on that. For Q&A, how did 621 start as a company? And how did you come up? Well, I've already explained the name thing. The company started as a blog. Ahmed, I don't know you, but I'm proud of you and very inspired to chase my dream. I think he means love to you from Los Angeles, bro. Thank you very much, Anthony. That's a really nice comment. Steve S, just a general question. You probably get asked this all the time, but what gave you the idea to start the videos? Influencers or something else? I'm thinking of starting a vlog on my 3rd gen, as there doesn't seem to be many. Any tips? Great job on everything. It's good to see everything is going good for you. Right, Steve, why did I start the videos? Because I'll be honest, I was on so many forums back 3 years ago. I just had a GoPro and I was like, do you know what, fuck it. I tell you why I bought a GoPro as well. I got £100 off it because I went to SEMA and put my email address in. So I was like, fuck it, I got £100 off a GoPro, I'll grab that. And I took it with me when we got the EG, as you'll see from the episode 1 of the Honda Diaries, and the car kept cutting out. So I said to Harv, when we get back, should we just work on it? Yeah, we'll work on it. And I just filmed it. And I was like, do you know what? I actually have way more fun videoing it and just putting it on YouTube. And I never watched Mike Carmels, I never watched any YouTubers before. Like the only YouTubers I think I watched was Sexy Phil. So that was it. Like, he was the only person I was subscribed to. I'd posted some videos in my car, like driving along. I liked videos, but I used Vimeo a load more because you could put songs on there without them getting taken down. So yeah, that's why I started the videos, man. Any tips? Be consistent. The year I took off because I had some stuff going on that I won't go into, was shit, and I lost subscribers from it, and people didn't care anymore about the videos. And even now I get way less views per Honda Diaries than I did back then. So if you've got an audience, you've got to keep them happy. I'm trying my best now to do way more videos for you guys so you stay interested. What's the story with the EF down the side of your garage? That thing I bought for fuck all money, like 200 quid. I was gonna get it done and have it all sorted out, but money is going elsewhere, as you can probably see. I got other priorities now, and that thing was run so low it's fucked underneath, basically. What plans have you got for other products? I'm not going to say just yet, dude, because I know there's some people that watch this that would love to snipe me on them. So I'm just going to keep that quiet, and you guys can find out in the future. Right, this is from LeMayo all the time. I know you like older Hondas, but how do you feel about the newer Hondas and Honda's future? I'm going to reserve this question for a future video. I really would like to drive the new Type R before I make any make any assumptions on it. Honda won't let me borrow one. Maybe you should all tell them on Twitter and stuff that I should borrow one. Oh my goodness me! Oh god. Right. Oh my god. I'm so fat. Oh. Right, we're on the newest YouTube video that I posted today with some cool questions. Where did the name 61 come from? How and why? I think I've answered that, dude. Aaron, thank you for commenting though, man. I'm glad you really enjoy the videos, even though you're in a Renault Sport. I think they're rad little cars, so it's not a bad choice. If I could have, from Nathan Paul, now he didn't answer my question back, because he said, hey man, if you could have one affordable car that's not a Honda, what would you buy? And I put, what price bracket am I aiming in? So I've got to kind of guess. In fact, let me refresh this, see if, no, he hasn't replied. If I could have one car that was affordable, let's say affordable is when I'm an actual adult and I've earned actual money. So let's say £40,000, I think that's like affordable car, right? Or is it not? Like you can get finance on that sort of thing. Like, if I had to have one affordable car that was not a Honda, I would buy the Golf R. I think it's fucking badass. I think it looks so cool, man. Like, I just love it. I love it. I just love it. I want to carry this question on though, to say that if I ever was in that situation where I could spend that sort of money on a car, I would definitely not buy a Golf R. I would split that money between 5 Hondas that I really want to own. EK9, DC2, FD2R, all white, all with a red interior. Obviously the FD2 comes with its Type R interior, but whatever. And then I'd get myself an Accord Euro R, and which would be white as well with the Type R Recaros, and also a yellow S2000 with the black interior. That is exactly what I'd spend that money on, guys. So I hope that answers that. Cars has asked 2 questions because he's greedy as fuck. What's your favourite YouTube channel? Can't be your own. Haha. Okay. I'm gonna say 3. I think that's my number 1 favourite YouTube channel is Sexy Phil. He's the first ever dude I subscribed to on YouTube. I've been watching him now for like 5 to 6 years, I think. I only made a YouTube channel so I could subscribe to him. I thought he was really cool. I liked his fun way of how he did the news. It's been amazing to watch him grow as a human being into this businessman that owns an amazing studio that sets up for other people. It's amazing to me. I love that. I think he's fucking amazing. And if I could ever meet him, that would be like, honestly, like me meeting like one of my, I'm not gonna say heroes, one of my like guys I look up to. Number 2 is obviously Casey Neistat. I know he'd probably be number 1 if I'd never watched Phil first. So Casey Neistat, the raddest dude. You can probably tell I basically use every single song he uses because it's just fucking sick. And I think he lives the best life ever. His video of Make It Count and the bike lanes in New York had me hooked. So yeah, sick, them 2 guys. I guess I really like Jamie's channel, Jamie FYD. I think you should go check him out. He does car reviews of just like loads of random stuff, and he's just honest. Like it's refreshing, I guess, to see. Like, obviously he's not sponsored, they're all just his mates' cars or cars that he's borrowed. I'm actually going to let him do one in this when this is running because I want to see his reaction to this little fucking beaner. So yeah, go subscribe to him. I love Chris's channel with his brat. I love just Dan's channel, Danny DC2's channel. He's really fun. Like, I guess I like a lot of my friends' videos. I'm going to finish this off actually with a question from Jamie FYD channel. So he's wrote on my video of me talking about going to Los Angeles, saying he wants to come with me. He goes, I'd love to know more about 621 and how it all started. Be interesting to see how you got to the point it is now. So I guess we'll finish it on a cool question like this. Right. It started with a blog, like I said earlier. And it's got to the point where it is now. Like, that's the start, and this is where I'm at now. And then I believe where I want to be is not even in this room. Like I want to be like, that's where I am. No, this is where I start. This is where I am. And then on the scale of like things, I want to be over where my brother's quad bike is over there. Like, I want to be like fucking, like, I just want to be the shit. I'll be honest, like, I don't know if you can see like bag on my eyes, like, I'm always doing something. If someone messages me at 11 o'clock at night, if I'm on my own at home and I'm doing fuck all, I'll reply. And it'll be about business, and I'll talk to them about the cars. And I believe having a good relationship with people, and it has to be an honest relationship. It's not like a fake one where you're just doing it to get their money. Like, I have customers come in sometimes to the shop just to tell me about their fucking lives. And I love that. I love that I've got that trust with people. I love that sometimes they'll even message me about advice with girls, which I am not the guy to give advice with girls, by the way. I have not managed to hold down a fucking relationship, ever. And like, you have to also understand that if you really want to go into business, you have to be willing to sacrifice stuff like relationships. You have to understand that your business is your number 1. Like, you might have a girlfriend that you love, and you might never get anyone as beautiful as them again, and you may literally be risking everything just to make what you want to do a success. But sometimes you've just got to only think about yourself. You've got to be selfish. I don't really know how I've got to this point, man. I lose fucking everything. Like, I guess I've never had anything that I really stuck to. I used to be a referee for football, and I was stuck really young, and I was going up, and I was really enjoying that until it all fucking went to shit because like someone kicked off of me, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I used to play squash, and I was getting like when I was younger, I was really fucking good at squash. One of the guys I used to literally compete with week in, week out is now number 1 in Wales. So like I was at a really high level at squash. But I had a terrible temper and a few rackets across the court at people. Later, I'm no longer playing squash. So I guess 621's the only thing I've ever gone, do you know what, I need to stick at this. This is what I wanted to do. And I want to make sure you guys out there who are just like me, that just want to build their shitty little cars, that don't want to be fucked around, that don't want to be lied to, that don't want to be fucking overcharged for stuff. Because if I disappear, there'll be a lot of brands that have to use other suppliers to stock and to sell them. Like, I really am like an outpost for many cool companies now, and if I disappear and go do something else, which I have the opportunity to, I don't want you guys to think that, oh, this is all I can do. Like, I've got a fucking huge job on offer for me, and I am putting it off and off because I believe this is what I want to do, and I believe I can get this to a point where I can do both. But until I'm at that point where I believe that I can still do everything I want to do with 621 and employ the people that I trust to do the stuff within 621 to keep it as the company that it is today, I want it to be fucking 100 times bigger though. And I want to be able to supply all the fucking parts. All of the parts! I showed you guys almost everything really, and now more with the daily vlogs and the behind the scene vlogs and all the shop stuff. I really hope you guys enjoy what we do and what my end goal is. Like, everybody says we've got a business plan. Yeah, to be fucking amazing. So if you're a supporter of mine, I just can't get this point across enough. I fucking love you. Like, the fact that you support what we do or support what I do and my friends are involved in, and you go out and you like the videos, comment on the videos, sharing the photos that we may share at events, just rocking a t-shirt, rocking a snapback. If you buy stuff through us, it supports the brand. It isn't putting money really in my pocket, because the money that I make goes straight back into 621. It's amazing that, like, you guys, the support you guys give me. When I go to shows and I see people rocking a 621 t-shirt or rocking a snapback, or even just seeing stickers on cars, it makes everything I do worth the stress, genuinely, because the gratitude and the happiness I get out of that it makes it worth it. And I guess that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll do another one of these if you did like it in a few months or 6 months or something. We've got some more stuff for people to talk about. If you can, once again, like, comment, and if you don't already subscribe, hit that subscribe button so we can carry on making some sick content for you. So yeah, peace, guys. Thank you. What am I doing? Let me do that last bit again. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace. Fucking hell.